Here's what I made for Shabbos this week. Hey, buddy. I don't have any food for him. I'm starting this video on Thursday night because I made a cheesecake, which I just wanted to try it, and Zach really wanted it. My nephew Ethan's coming for Shabbos and he really likes it. This wouldn't be served after the meat meal, but Shabbos is really long. So at some point after the meat meal, there'll be dairy again and they can have cheesecake. Or they can have it for breakfast on Shabbos morning. She's not perfect to look at, but I didn't do a water bath or anything like that because who cares? Another dairy thing that I made for Shabbos, not to serve for lunch. Maybe one day I'll do a dairy lunch if Justin lets me. But this is called spinach kujadu. It's basically a spinach quiche. And this is a Turkish recipe that is going in my cookbook. It's Friday morning, so let's keep cooking. I'm starting with some corn. I made corn last week and my kids loved it. So we're doing it again and I'm adding some of this buttery spread because we don't use butter with our meat meal. I added smoked paprika, garlic, and salt, and it's so good. I'm calling this chicken soup chicken because it's whatever was left over that didn't fit in my chicken soup pot, and I just roasted it all. This barbecue chicken looks so good, and what I'm gonna do is cut it up into smaller pieces or even shred it up because then it'll stretch farther. With a big crowd, if you just serve big pieces like this, people will put a whole piece on their plate and then maybe eat a quarter of it and it goes to waste. So when you have a big crowd, shred things up or cut them small. Or even serve chicken on a salad, that'll stretch out even more. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, did I mention yet that Nora's having 9 friends over for Shabbos lunch tomorrow? I made a huge pot of meatballs. We like them really saucy, and this has brown sugar in it and some lemon juice. I'm making this deli roll, and I decided to cut up all the deli instead of just laying it flat, which I'm really excited about. But I think I may have overstuffed it, so we'll see what it looks like once it's rolled. Oh, I definitely made that work. I actually used the parchment paper to help me roll it. It's gonna be so good. While that's baking, these roasted Brussels sprouts just came out of the oven. The deli roll is out. It looks perfect. I added everything bagel seasoning on top. Oh, thank you, Ethan.
Bravo.
I had a box of instant mashed potatoes and I really wanted to use it up, so I decided to use it. I'm feeling a little weird serving instant mashed potatoes, but they're so delicious. I just made some homemade chicken soup, and yes, I have another video on how I made it. That bag right there has all the herbs in that. That's gonna come out. Got Nora's broccoli. That's roasted broccoli with onion soup mix. And I roast this at 375 for like 30 minutes. Just look at this potato kugel that just came out of the oven. Oh my gosh. This recipe is definitely going in the cookbook, and this tip will be in there too. You always want to bake it with a baking sheet underneath because all the oil from the kugel, some of it might get out. And over here in the corner, we have some store-bought challah and homemade challah, some store-bought desserts, this sourdough, some croissants to have in the house for breakfast, store-bought dips, lots of fruit. And then Nora and I set up this table with tons of snacks for Shabbos. There's gonna be drinks out just to make it easier when there's so many kids in the house that they could get their snacks here instead of being in the kitchen and going through all of my cabinets and drawers. Oh, and we have these steaks here, not cooked yet. We're gonna barbecue them like probably right before Shabbos. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that in the video. So you can see them raw instead. The steaks are off the grill. They look amazing. Justin did a great job.